Okay.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Call this evening's meeting to order. All right, first up, we have the consent agenda.
And you do have, we were able to get the appropriation ordinances and the journal entry report. So everything that is in the consent agenda is
On our
posted now. Yes.
Yes.
So I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented and authorize the mayor to sign.
I second that motion.
McMahon,
Aye.
Hugo,
Aye.
Brown.
All right, motion passed. Comments from the public, no one's here. Next, we have the new business CMB license for SMR doing business as Fort Fair.
So I did receive an application for the new license at 604 North Silver. There has previously been a license there, but this is like the third new owner. So every time there's a new owner, you have to get a new license. They have submitted the application and fee, and I did get confirmation that the fire safety inspection was passed. So we're just waiting on the state side to get the sticker to us, and they should be good.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions on this one? If not, is there a motion?
Since it's in my district, I will make a motion to approve cereal malt beverage license for Mart at 604 North Silver to be approved, contingent upon the receipt of the state sticker and passed safety inspection this year.
I second that motion.
McMahon,
Aye.
Hugo,
Aye.
Brown.
All right, motion passed. A CUP 610 North Silver Street, heavy retail and service.
So if you guys remember last year, a CUP was granted for Francisco Delator, who owns El Patro, 4610 North Silver for refrigerated storage. This is the Sonic location. Since then, his operations have expanded and he's wanting to start selling to other restaurants as well as possibly in the future start selling to the public as sort of a market. Due to that expanded use, a new CUP was going to be required. So at last month's planning commission, there was a public hearing. No one from the public showed up. All the proper notifications were made. We didn't have any comments from the public on it. But planning commission unanimously recommended approval of the CUP. And so this will allow on-site sales of the product. One of the conditions, he's going to be required to install 4 marked parking spaces. One of them will have to be handicapped. The rest of the recommended conditions are overnight parking shall be limited to 2 box truck style delivery vehicles. Semi-truck trailers delivering products to the refrigerated units shall be allowed to park on the property only during the night prior or morning of delivery. Previously, there was no overnight parking allowed, and he does need a couple delivery vehicles to stay there, so that was added. Deliveries shall be made off-street and not block any part of Silver Street. All waste containers shall be enclosed by masonry or wooden fence. If the intensity of the use changes, the owner shall request an amendment to the CUP. And this one stays the same from the last CUP, just to make sure that operations don't expand beyond what the current scope is and things don't get out of control there. A review of compliance shall be made by the zoning officer to the planning commission 1 year after issuance. If deemed necessary, subsequent annual reviews may be requested by the planning commission. Such reviews are not subject to publication, notification, and public hearing requirements. If the applicant is requesting an amendment to the CUP, the notification shall follow the same procedures as the original CUP request. And at any time, the city may institute revocation of the CUP for violations of the conditions of approval. expiration or the reason specified in section 21-225 of the LDO. City shall provide notice to the landowner and public in the same manner as was provided for the establishment of the conditional use permit. And that last one's the one we put in every single conditional use permit, just holds everybody accountable to their conditions. So if they violate them, we can go in and revoke it if we need to.
The only question I had was on the parking spaces. If they end up selling to the public, is that something, you can address, like if they're gonna need more? I don't anticipate it being like a grocery store, but I don't know if,
It would be tough to require more because that is actually one of the regulations in the LDO. It
Okay.
goes off their building square footage.
okay,
They have enough.
hopefully
Yeah.
hopefully it'll cover whatever.
Yeah,
they
so
need.
yeah, so right now, a grocery store style use, it goes off of per 1,000 feet. And that building size
So small.
required, yeah, it's so
Okay.
small, but that's what.
Hopefully there'll
requires.
be plenty if they end up doing that.
Yeah, and they do have plenty of room on there with all the existing stalls that if they did need more, they could add more.
Okay,
So,
If they do more business than Sonic, they got a good thing going.
right?
Look out.
So, yeah. So we'll keep it simple for now and hopefully
Yeah.
they do grow.
Yeah.
And hopefully it becomes something that generates more revenue.
Yeah. I know there's a couple people that heard about this, that asked if it was gonna be a grocery store for the public. I was like, I think that may be something down the road, but
Yeah,
anybody else have any questions? If not, is there a motion?
I move to approve conditional use permit 26-CUP-03 with conditions for heavy retail and service at 610 North Silver Street.
A second?
McMahon,
I,
Hugo,
Aye.
Brown,
Hi.
Alright, motion passed. Tower lease for Verizon, we talked about this at work session a little bit.
Yes, Your Honor, Verizon reached out to try to secure our site on Oak Street. I'm sorry, my favorite search texted me, okay, on Oak Street for their, long-term network expansion that they're looking to do. As they roll out, they said 5G rolling out, so they want to continue to expand the infrastructure, and our site would be great to add to the portfolio. So they first presented me with two options. Option one was a lump sum buyout for a 99-year easement, and the lump sum was $185,000. Or option two would be a new rent amount of $1,200 a month. We are currently getting $1,865. So that was a pretty big decrease of what we would be getting. With conversation with the Verizon leasing agent, I was able to get a new rent amount of $1,675 monthly instead. So that was kind of the happy medium that we were both able to move forward on and that I was comfortable presenting. The rent escalator of the 5% every term of 5 years, the next increase would be in 2035. And then the 4-year additional term of 5-year renewal terms. So those are all the same. It's just the amount per month is what would be changing. Staff recommends going with option 3 of the $1,675 monthly.
I appreciate you going back to them and saying, this is probably not gonna work for us. Is there a better option?
Yeah, I was like, oh gosh,
Just
that's
something
a
that meet in the
big,
middle somewhere.
yes, yes.
We'll continue the same rent until 2030.
Mhm.
Cool. Did they mention at all, like, when they plan to expand the equipment?
No, I was just with a leasing agent, so
Yeah.
they're not, that's not their department, I nicely say.
Just curious.
Yeah,
Any other questions on this?
I do like option 3 for the fact of the matter is, I know that they tried to push option 1, but I am I'm not a fan of all of a current council, putting onuses on future councils, you know, with a 99-year lease. So, that's the only question I had or comment I had, Ms. Mayor.
And they're still getting a little bit of a break monthly, so.
yes,
Well, inflation does hit at the
Yeah,
end of the day.
just not the 400.
right, right, right. Alright. Anybody else have any questions? If not, is there a motion?
I move to approve the tower lease agreement with Verizon Wireless and the terms proposed in option 3.
I second that motion.
McMahon,
Aye.
Hugo,
Aye.
Brown.
Aye.
All right, motion passed. Staff reports, report anything?
We have the law enforcement memorial, this Friday at 9 o'clock. Seen that on social media.
It's a county
Yep,
building,
County building.
Mitch?
So we are over 300 permits for the year, 200 of which have been in the last month since the storm.
Oh, no.
I mean, they're flooding in daily. We were figuring it out today. Actually, technically, today, I think we're at 199. We expect another 50 of them in the next 3 days. It's just been nonstop. Mariah has been working her tail off.
Mhm.
And she's been doing great at keeping up. So yeah, our office has been flooded. Trevor's been nonstop, 20-30 inspections a day. So just trying to keep up with that right now. Casey's has released an offer to purchase form for their 2 closed down buildings finally. So that actually closes on Thursday. It's kind of a sealed bid sort of sale. So hopefully they'll choose fairly quickly and we can figure out who's getting them and maybe get some businesses going in them again.
And when did you say that process closes?
So the forms are due by Thursday. I'm not sure how long it takes after that for them to decide.
It's for both locations
They're doing them individually.
separately?
Yep,
Okay.
yep. So that'll at least give people a little bit more of
Mhm.
a chance that aren't stuck into buying both.
Makes sense.
We'll have planning commission next week. We just have one item on the agenda. Which is a request for a deviation from residential design standards. Somebody'd like to build a house and one of our design standards is a 12-inch minimum roof overhang. They're just asking for a 10-inch, so it should be a pretty quick, easy, planning commission meeting. Since Chief Hardy wasn't here, do you want me to tell him about the open house?
Absolutely, go ahead.
So the fire department will have an open house on June 6th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll have lots of, things for kids to do. We'll have a blow up house. They can spray hoses. We'll do station tours. We'll have raffles. I believe we're gonna have some extrication drills. There will be lunch there. So it'd be great for families. Hopefully we get a good turnout for it. So that's
You
all I got.
really win. Drive to school in a fire truck.
Mhm. I saw that on the, yeah,
So
I want that.
on the advertisement.
We're gonna ride to work.
Yeah.
that's all I got.
Brittany,
I have nothing to add.
Stephanie, nothing? Just trying to survive software
Yeah.
changes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about the new software that you got.
I'm glad someone is.
Stephanie, I'm kind of a budget, this is what I did at the county, so, Miss Stephanie has heard me complain, so. Quite profusely, and we discussed certain things, but anyway, a couple things here. Again, thank you for the new software. I think it'll be much easier to look at and to read. Number 2 is I firmly believe that when you look at a city, that when things happen, a well-run city will handle these things. And two things happened, and you know, it ended up being either a minor inconvenience or like Mitch was saying, a major issue, but we handled very well. We had the hailstorm, everybody got into business, we issued the permits, and we're still working on that today, and that doesn't happen in a vacuum. And I understand that. So thank you for that. Also, number 2, Chief, your forces were very, very efficient during the tornado stuff the other night, and my dogs appreciate it. At the end of the day, it was very efficient, and everybody talked about the sirens, so you end up having that. Number 3, I would like to thank my fellow councilman, Anthony Hugo, for volunteering for being on the committee, the steering committee, for the stuff that we're doing on the square. I think it was a good choice, and thank you for accepting.
No, I
Councilman,
appreciate that.
that's all I.
Mhm.
Not much. Brett's not here, so. Nobody to bother about things. Now, the parking lot's looking good out there, it's coming together, and it was good to see Public Works and, you know, the police department. Fire department go through a lot of the severe weather incidents and be able to help out, especially Public Works clearing a lot of those trees. The speed with which those got done is impressive, so be sure to commend Brett, Stephanie, when you get home, let them know I say great job.
Is that it?
That's it.
Josh?
Chief, can you tell us anything more about the memorial with that?
So, yeah, every year, we have the National Law Enforcement Memorial Week that is currently going on. And then Miami County Sheriff's Office does a ceremony during it to honor those officers that have died in the line of duty. We've only had one in our county that has died in the line of duty, so each year we honor that individual and recognize the sacrifice that he made and those others in the nation that have lost their lives doing this job, so that's what we do.
Cool. Thanks. Fun to see all the updates come out for pool opening. It's always exciting. And appreciate all the work being done. It's just runs so smooth and it's fun to watch. So thanks for all your work. Any software, you know what they say about that? It changes great. You go first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But
I hope everyone comes gets a pool pass, because we have a surprise on it for you. Hopefully you can tell what it is.
Oh. Leave it that.
Our first customers were super excited today to get it, so
Oh,
wait till
good.
you see it.
It might feature a pool manager as a caricature
Oh,
in the
that's
corner.
fun. Oh, very good.
She
Nice.
loved it. So,
are all
That's
the
very
pool
appropriate.
positions filled, do you know? For employment?
Lifeguards typically, yes, but I'm pretty sure we can always use concession.
Yeah.
But what you got?
My son was asking me the other day, he and his friends are considering different options.
Give Jessica a call. They'll help them out.
I have a couple of reappointments and then just a couple of things after that. So first, reappointing Rick Schoenberger, Barb Dillenbeck, and Scott Chappelle to the Convention and Tourism Committee. If I could get a motion.
I move to approve the reappointment of Rick Schoenberger, Barb Dillenbeck, and Scott Chappelle to the Convention and Tourism Committee.
I'll second that motion.
McMahon,
Aye.
Hugo,
Aye.
Brown,
Aye.
All right, thank you. And then consider the reappointment of Steve Kalman and David Hayes to the Planning Commission.
I move to approve the reappointment of Steve Kalman and David Hayes to the planning commission.
I second that motion.
McMahon,
Aye.
Hugo,
Aye.
Brown,
Aye.
All right, thank you. For good people serving and glad they're willing to stay on. So Police Week, just want to say thank you guys for all you do, and ladies. I know I think there's always attention on law enforcement, positive and negative, so anytime we can highlight the positive, it's good. So thank you guys for all you do. And then I haven't given a shout out to the rec commission in a while. They really, I don't know if they've done the trips before for the kids, but they're doing like a bi-weekly or something, a little outing for, sounds like older kids maybe, like to pump it up and skate city and something. Oh, cool. But they're always doing fun things, so I just wanted to tell them good job. And that is all I have for tonight. If I can get a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I will second that motion.
McMahon, Hugo,
Aye.
Brown.
Aye.
All right, we're adjourned.